Hi, hello, it's a Chip. We are playing more Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we're in Act 2, like things are getting more definitely what the heck's going on weird. Last we left off was the second day of when you joined the Literature Club, but things are not the same as the first time around, and the characters are missing, and there's strange dynamics going on, and certain arguments really get dialed up to 11 and then some. Content warning. Horror game. Oh boy. Death and suicide and yikes. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the last couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Shrimp. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little, which, if you remember last episode, I'm not surprised because yikes. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Yeah, almost like they're being rewritten or something. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Shrimp, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. Yeah, what is this, healthy communication? They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's in your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Remember when Monika was like, I'm sure Natsuki will forget it completely. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But... Blah 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 blah, sailcloth, blindside, lifeline, and it intercepts it faultlessly offwards. Nay, what the... I mean, yeah, of course. What? I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I'm always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Of course I am. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Yeah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. I don't. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shrimp. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Okay, listen, all I can hear, like, in that tone, is just... That's the mental image I have of Monika. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. Place your bets. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Shrimp, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Oh, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. It's not like that this time, I swear. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Yuri, I reached. I bet shot. Are we rewinding? Oh, wait, yeah, but, I'm back. What? Thanks for waiting patiently. Shrimp, do you like oolong tea? That's not where my brain. That is not where my brain is right now. Anything is fine, but this is not fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Shrimp. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Shrimp, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture. She's like, yes, let's go with that. Yeah, So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Oh boy, we have chocolate. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Oh gee, do you want to borrow my glasses? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Yeah, sure, okay. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Yeah. Because like in many situations, you notice way more than anyone else. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Listen, I'm a little bit jealous of enemy characters and they're just naturally having non-natural hair colors. Just a little bit. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh my. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Oh yeah, this is a thing. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Shrimp? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Shrimp? Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Shrimp? My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Shrimp. I can't calm down. And someone apparently turned the lights off. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Shrimp? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, hi, Yuri's eyes. What? Ha! It's time to share poems. Monika's just like, guys. Okay, let's just... Natsuki. Bring some chill sass to us, please. Yeah, just as I thought. Shrimp, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Shrimp? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Oh, we don't even get her poem? Like, valid. On the one hand, I'm like, emotions valid, you take your space. And on the other hand, I'm like, Monika, stop messing with them. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Shrimp, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? It's almost like I've had more than a couple days' experience. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Shrimp. Oh, I want to hug her. Hi, I'm sure true. I get far too attached to fictional characters, especially ones that are overly sarcastic or have self-esteem issues. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Yeah, that's, I like to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Shrimp? I'm not being weird, right? I mean, you aren't, but, I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay? Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Okay, for the one hand, what? And on the other hand, there's some interesting imagery in there, though. It doesn't really matter what it's about, although I'd love to know. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Okay. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Nothing weird going on at all. Okay, Monika. Shrimp, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Oh gee, you mean when time rewinded after, yeah, I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? It is sad that she wants to do that for whatever her actual reasons would be. But maybe Monika, take your judging tone elsewhere. Maybe you're kind of messed up because, you know. She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. Knife collections are valid! We've been through this! I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. It is literally that. Look, I remember the general, what happens in this game. I remember the individual happenings to characters. I did not remember how much. I remember that I don't like certain characters at certain points for certain things. I I did not remember the points where I want to whack Monika over the head with a stop. I don't know, giant fly swatter, textbook of just don't, shrug. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual. Now you're just sounding like a gossipy, oh no, what a scandal. Oh, we should judge people instead of like supporting and understanding. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Oh, you want to talk about enabling damaging things and people? I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. Yeah, because you don't have biases that you're trying to make me also be biased about. No. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. There it is. There's the agenda. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. I want to push her off a cliff right now. Your club members are nicer and less judgmental than you. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Yeah, let's see it. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright. Beautiful colors, but you're missing vowels. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Okay, what's with the missing vowels? The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, squeaking, screeching, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, hosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Oh. Of meaning. Endless. Something of meaningless. Delete her. Delete you. Well, I don't. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. What did you just do? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes, I would. Oh, it's the happy thoughts drawing of the, That wasn't a poem. Oh. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Okay, but why are we red and yikes and what was that sound? And oh. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine. Okay, what is the game doing now? I mean, I won't mind not having to redo the festival conversation, but also, game? What? Hello? Oh, I really don't do well with last-minute preparations. The picture in the back changed to that scene again. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Is anything about this game simple? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Shrimp joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. Yeah, that's the worst that could happen. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Shrimp? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Shrimp to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. I feel so seen. Look, Monika. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? I don't like that the music stopped. Yuri never even talked until Shrimp joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Shrimp isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Shrimp want to get more members too. Right? Yuri. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Shrimp, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Shrimp. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki? Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh. I'm never prepared for when it starts doing these things. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed... I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Shrimp? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Yuri, your eye? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Shrimp? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Shrimp before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Understatement. Shrimp, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. Oh, why is the background getting staticky? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. What a shame. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. The game just went, bye, Monika. Your time's up. Whew. Okay. Sayori? What? Thank you so much for watching. I don't even know what to say about Doki anymore. I'm just like, I forgot there was quite as much in this game. If you want to check out the previous episodes, there's a whole playlist. I have plenty of other content on my channel. If you're feeling like just sitting and watching things, because you know you're on YouTube, smiley face. Like, you should totally watch my Ex Mortis video, just, you know, full bias. Bye!